Welcome back. 6 o'clock matchup. Good match here. We've got Malaj from Greece against Che-Wei from Taiwan. We did see Fu play yesterday. He had a bit of a shocker. So he'll be looking to improve on that. He's got a couple of matches under his belt today. And the winner of this match will advance into the final match of the day. So it's a big match. Joining me in the booth, Benny Boy.
Hello, 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 Mr. Boys. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Today's gone very quick.
It has. We've seen some really good pool today, too, as expected. And this is sure to be another good match. Fu winning the lag here, so he'll be breaking off in rack number 1. This is a race to 5. This tournament is single elimination, excuse me. Alternating break. 3-fall rule is in effect, as well as a 3-point break rule.
Just having a quick glance around the room, just to obviously viewers at home can't see what we can see. Omar Al-Shaheen is still in. He's playing Sanjin. I'm not going to attempt to say his second name. So that's a good matchup.
Powerful break off from Fu. He lost the cue ball a little bit there and came up dry. It was a legal break. 3 balls did cross the head string. So Malaj with an open opportunity here. The 3 and the 6 are a little tied up. Bottom left side of your table, your screen here.
Yeah, it's a messy table. Malaj comes from Greece. Owns a pool room in Greece.
Does he?
Called Hill. Beautiful pool room.
I didn't know that.
I've been there.
Called Hill?
Hill.
I like that.
They do have a Facebook page.
I'll have to check that out.
It is a nice room he's got there. Tyler Steyer still in. He's playing now. Jeffrey DeLuna, the man who's lost both hot seat matches, he's playing as well. And Vang, the lady player, she's still in as well. So this is a big match for her, because if she can win that, be nice to see one of the ladies qualify from stage 1.
Yeah, it would. Is Nick the only one from Greece in the qualifiers that you're aware of? I know we have like
yes,
Alex Kazakis, I believe.
Yes, I do believe he is the only player in the qualifiers from Greece. As you said, Kazakis is in stage 2.
I just wondered if there were any other Greek players in the qualifiers aside from Nick.
Nope.
I really like Nick's game. I haven't got to watch him a whole lot. I've seen him a little bit online and a little bit throughout the week here, and he's a dangerous human being on a pool table. Yeah,
very attacking, as you've seen there. He went for full-blooded shot. Looks like Fu is going to take the bank shot on it, top left-hand corner, so we'll see how close he gets with this.
Nearly fluked it in one side and nearly fluked it into the other.
Glad to see it stay over the hole. Don't like flukes, unless I'm playing them, of course.
So the 3-6 problem is no longer a problem. Everything's wide open, nothing's tied up. I expect Nick to get out here.
doesn't hang about, likes to just get on with it. Dangerous player and all, Ben. When he gets in a groove, he can go on one. He's won a European Tour event before. Not really done much in the big events, but you know, he's beat the top players, just not done it on a consistent basis.
Do you by chance know how old Nick is?
I haven't got a clue.
He looks young.
I'm going to guess about 44. No, I'm only joking. I would say around the 30 mark. Needs to just pay a bit of attention to this shot.
Carl, is it just me, or does he slightly resemble Johnny Depp?
He could probably attend a fancy dress competition.
That's
wearing
Jack
a
Sparrow hiding out right there.
Good shot there, though. Full length of the table. Very easy to snooker yourself. Snooker is also the same meaning as hook.
Nick did very well with rack number 1 here. Punishing Fu for that missed bank shot attempt on the 2-ball. And Nick takes down rack number 1 and will be breaking off in rack number 2. Folks, right here at Griff's Billiards in Las Vegas, May 24th through June 1st, we have 3 different U.S. Open events: the U.S. Open Bank Pool, U.S. Open Straight Pool, and the U.S. Open One Pocket Championships. Each one of those events has $10,000 added to the prize fund. And if you play in all 3, you are eligible for an all-around bonus. If you win that all-around, you win $3,500 bonus and a spot into the Predator World 10-Ball Championships. There's also a runner-up all-around, which is good for a $1,500 bonus. You must play in all 3 events to be eligible for that all-around bonus. For more information or to sign up, please check out playcsi.com/events. We're going to get a good look at Nick's break style. I like it.
Powerful.
Very.
Lost the cue ball a little bit, though. It sort of come straight back, didn't it, and just nestled on the top rail.
Nick studying the layout here, trying to figure out his plan of attack. It's not a completely easy layout from where he's sitting right now.
No, it looks like he's just going to bump the 1 ball back up table and try and use this 8 ball. Well, yeah. Well.
That's not what he wanted.
No, he didn't want to hit the 8 ball, did he? Like to take that one again. And now Fu. I'm not so sure if it was you or Jason who was commentating on the match yesterday with Fu. He played horrific.
It was Jason.
Yeah, honestly, it was.
Yeah, I haven't commentated in one of Fu's matches yet.
If you have a look at his right hand, we think he's wearing some form of weight bracelet.
Okay. Is this an Earl Strickland type?
Well, this is what we were saying. We're not sure, but we're a bit bewildered why he would have it on that hand. I don't know. I mean, we're just guessing. We don't actually know. It could be he might have a sore wrist or something.
Yeah, it could be maybe some sort of supportive brace, or maybe it's a fashion thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know yesterday he played really under par, and I just thought, well, maybe he's got wrist problems or something. I don't know.
And that does look like some sort of
Looks bulky, doesn't it?
medical support thing. Maybe we can find out afterward.
Jason said he was going to find out,
Oh, okay, perfect.
but I don't think he has done.
Yeah, I don't think now's a good time to go ask him about it.
And this is his third match on the TV table, so no excuses for speed.
Shot on the 5, leaves himself a nice angle to get position for the 8. Fu is a little bit more of a deliberate player, takes his time a little more than you'll see Nick Malaj doing.
I've noticed he's wearing a kind of long-sleeved undergarment today, so maybe yesterday he felt a little bit chilly. Cue action very seesaw, very fast back and forward, then kind of slows down, but he looks like he's playing better today. He missed a 9 like this yesterday. I would expect to see him qualifying, to be honest. At the start of the week, when I seen his name and I seen him was here, he was one of the players I would expect, you know.
To make it through to stage 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick as well. Nick is another one you favor to make it. So Fu takes rack number 2. Both players have broken each other's serve, but we're back on serve. And Fu's going to be breaking apart rack number 3. This is day 3 of 4 days of qualifying. 1 qualifying event each day. Each day we take the top 4 players, set them aside. So at the end of 4 days, we'll have 16 players that make it onto stage 2 of the WPA Players Championship. That event has $50,000 added dollars. That will take place right here in 2 days. We've already seen six Asians and 2 Americans qualify. So we'll see which 4 prevail today.
Only 1 Filipino has qualified so far.
Dodong, Mr. James Aranis.
Yeah, you would expect Jeffrey, Ignacio and De Luna to also make it through. They're leaving it late. We're on day 3.
He parked the cue ball but didn't make anything on the break.
Che-Wei is probably last man standing from Taiwan, from the big name players. Yang Xingshun has made it through yesterday, along with Chan Yulong. And then Hu Kai Lun, if that's how you pronounce his name. He's another top player. Mitch Ellerman still going.
No, a lot of locals are pulling for him. Mitch lives here in Las Vegas. Nick was a little awkwardly stretched out over the table there, queuing for the one ball. Overcut it quite a bit. Hasn't left anything easy for Fu to deal with. There isn't really anything aggressive on offer. I would expect him to thin the right side of it as you're looking at the screen. Possibly take the cue ball 2 or 3 rails back up around the 4 and 6 for coverage. Or excuse me, the 4 and the 2. It's not a great spot to be in here.
No, because you often see the player hitting this a little bit fat and putting it over towards this corner pocket. I mean, that's gone high, hasn't it? I could see what you were trying to do, but that type of shot, you do see that a lot, don't you?
Yeah, it's a very, very touchy shot.
He's tried to put it on the side rail below the 8, to be fair, but it's such a hard shot to judge. Sometimes you find yourself in a position where you're looking at the shot thinking, God, this is horrible, I don't really know what to do here. Good safety shot there, I didn't really look at that, I thought you were going to attack the table. Obviously didn't like the angle. Same again here, I mean, you're looking at 2 rails, aren't you, but it's such a hard shot to get right.
Gonna come 2 rails and still clip the top side of that 1. And try to get the cue ball up table for the 2. It's a tall order. It'll be a beautiful shot if it goes.
I'm also wondering if he does hit the 1, will the green 6 and orange 5 come into play with the cue ball? It hit a good shot, to be fair, didn't he?
He did.
Just the 8 ball looked like it was always in its way. Mitch Ellerman wins his match. So Nick Malaj, just looking at this 2-7 combination shot after this 1 ball. This is one of them instances where playing the combo is not just the difficult thing. You've got to control the 2 ball as well as the cue ball. That was the problem. That's kind of like the main part of that shot, isn't it? Just can you control the object ball and the cue ball?
It's tough to predict where 3 different balls are going to end up. The one you're comboing, the cue ball, and then your next ball in play. He was a little bit fortunate that the 5 squeaked between the 2 squeaked between the 5 and the 6. He does have a shot on it. Could have easily been hooked.
Brilliant shot, that. That was a lot tighter in the side pocket than the camera angle looked. This is just a case of make your ball. Yeah, just underhit it a little bit. He does have a shot on this 4, but he'd have loved to have been over another foot. Will he spin this in off 3, or will he be playing the 5 ball?
Draw into it. Oh, he missed it.
I didn't really like drawing into it though. And why would you draw into a ball if you can play another shot to get position? Do you get what I mean?
Yes, I do. I think it's his style of play. He likes to, more of an exhibition style. He likes to have a little flash in his game.
That type of shot, you often see players playing with left-hand spin, stunning the cue ball off 3 back out into the middle of the table. Difficult shot. Not saying it's easy.
Interesting play there.
Yeah, went rail first, didn't it?
Yeah, I expected him to either draw straight or draw into that left side rail and play the 5 in the upper right. Instead, he'll be shooting it down table. I'm not sure if he's going to go lower right or lower left.
Well, he's going to be bumping into the 6 here, isn't he? So he's got to judge the cannon. And he's done so. That now goes in the side, so it's a good shot. Certainly looks like he's cueing the ball better today.
Yeah, Fu is in good form. So after a missed ball by Nick Malaj, Fu's going to take a 2-1 lead. This is a race to 5. The loser will be done for the day. The winner will have one more match today. Double check. Actually, the winner may be done for the day.
The winner of this match?
Is there one more after? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, we've got 7 o'clock round every day. This is a 6 o'clock round. The winner of this match will play at 7.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like the winner of this match is going to play the winner of Sun Vang Bui and Chengshi Liu.
Dry break from Nick. Doesn't look like he's left the world. He's in a tricky spot here and all. Maybe we'll just push. Oh, he can see the 1 ball, can he? I don't.
Sure looks like it.
What's he playing though? Is he trying to?
He's got a unique. Look at his index finger on his backhand while he's holding the cue stick.
Yeah, he holds it a bit.
A little different than I normally see.
Yeah. Now, is he going to try and screw the cue ball up into the 8 and pocket the 8? I'm a bit bewildered by what shot he's played there. When he got down to play the shot, I just presumed he could see all the 1 ball. But that looked like he put a bit of swerve on it.
Yeah, it looked like he might have tried to swing around a little bit, but yeah.
But the bank didn't go because the 2's over the middle. I don't understand what shot he's played there.
Can't tell if Nick has enough of the side pocket to play the 1. I think he does. It's not going to be a full pocket, but I think there's enough to squeeze the object ball in there.
Fired it in at 100 mile an hour. If anybody does know what shot Fu's played, can you message my co-commentator on his Instagram page, please? Feels like he's lost the cue ball a little bit there. Still very much makeable. But now, can he hold the cue ball for the purple 4, green 6 combo?
I think he has to go under it.
Again, lost the cue ball. Just struggling at the minute. Now, is this one of them where you've got to hit the 8 ball right? Can you jam them both?
I think looks like he's playing the 4 and the 6.
I think he's playing 4-8.
You're right.
And he's jammed them. No, it's just gone in, it double kissed in. That was fine. Thought it was one of them where it could jam in the gap and they both stay there. So he's back in control now. You would expect him to clear these.
I really like Nick's style. He doesn't waste too much time.
Just making sure he leaves himself straight on this ball. And we've got 2-2, so it's all to play for. Gabe Owen is still playing, he's still in the event.
It's like Gabe is playing against Mark Vidal from Spain. Donnie Branson and Tyler Steyer going at it. And while Foo's racking these, we'll take a moment just to thank a couple of our sponsors. How Tips, Predator Cues, CueSports International, the Rio Hotel and Casino. Our host location right here in Las Vegas, Griff's beautiful billiards room. This event's also brought to you by Diamond Billiard Products, Cyclop Hyperion Pool Balls, Master Billiard Chalk, and last but certainly not least, the WPA itself. We are tied up at 2 apiece. Food's going to be taking apart rack number 5 here.
There you can see the other matches in the background.
I want to take just 1 second to wish a very happy 21st birthday to Mr. Manny Perez.
21 in Vegas.
21 in Vegas. He has been knocked out of today's qualifying event. However, he's enjoying a
9 balls close.
legal
Watch
beverage.
the 9 ball. There she goes. Woo! We have a golden. Left center.
Wowzers.
That's a nice, easy, free rack for Foo there.
See how Nick bounces back from that. Nick taking his time to make sure he gives himself a nice tight rack. Breaking with a Predator BK2. See if he rears back and cracks this one. He laid into those. Made the 1 ball, lost control of the cue ball. He does have a shot on the 2, so.
Missed one like this in the last rack, didn't he?
He did. Yes, he did. He tried to draw the cue ball over into that 5 ball area.
He's coming round just to see if this 3 ball passes the 4. Because if it does, he's going to really screw this 2 ball in off the side rail and back over.
Missed it again.
Could be second best prize. Might have fluked. Safe. Yes, he has. Never a nice feeling when you come to the table after your opponent's missed the ball and got you dead hooked.
Yeah, it kind of makes you feel like the pool gods are against you at the moment.
Hitting the 2 ball's not really a big problem. It's hitting it in a way where there's no obvious safety shot on after the kick. I think he's getting his jump cue out and he's going to go for the pot here. I think he's going to jump over the edge of the 3 and try and cut the 2 in the top left. You would expect him to get fairly close to this, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's easy by any stretch, but you would certainly expect him to hit the 2 on the correct side. He's hit it too full though, hasn't he? And now Nick's faced with another tough pot after he's missed a few long ones, so it's not getting any easier.
The cue ball is going to be tracking toward that 4 ball too. If he does make this, he needs to make sure to clear the cue ball away from the 4 and not put himself frozen to it or behind it. Wow. Wow. What an excellent shot there by Nick. He drew the ball into the point of the side pocket. That could have gone horribly wrong. Instead, it went beautifully.
Yeah, it was a great shot, that.
That was fantastic.
It's a big rack as well, isn't it? He knows any mistake here and it'll be 4-2 down.
Curious to see how he handles this 5 here.
I think the 5 does pass the 8, you know.
I think you're right.
Now we know he likes to bump balls.
Maybe it didn't pass.
Such a dangerous shot, though.
He can pocket that 5 now, but getting on the 6 ball is going to be tough, and it looks like Fu's going to have the referee come over and just to make sure we are playing all ball fouls, and Nick is going to be elevated over this 8 ball, so Fu just wants a referee to make sure Nick doesn't nudge that 8 ball with his hand or that 6 ball with his shirt.
The problem is when he's played the 4 ball and he's come over, it's been a tad unfortunate for it to land there, but it can go there. It always seems to land in that funny spot. From our TV camera angle, you would think, could he play it in the middle, but he's not looked at it, so it's obviously just not on that shot. Because if he could drop it in the middle, the cue ball's going to come out a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah, if that was possible, that would definitely be the play. It's a natural path.
It's horrible, this, because I think he's got to play it quite hard and the cue ball will jump up. There you go. That was the problem. The cue ball was always going to jump up. So it's another mistake from Nick.
Fu with another opportunity here. Put himself on the hill. He clears these 5 balls. Fu rattled the 5, spits it back out and gives Nick another lifeline in this rack.
Whenever you're hitting the cue ball that hard, it always puts your percentages a bit lower of potting the ball because you can't play at pocket speed. Don't want to sound too critical all the time, but obviously we're sat in the booth, so we're sat here to speak about it. I thought he could have killed the 5.
I thought so too. I didn't think it was necessary to draw over to that side rail and back.
Yeah, he just like smashed it in, didn't he, 100 mile an hour. I thought, well, I'd always like to try and kill it because then if you don't hit it clean, it can fall in, can't it?
You can, yeah. At the pace he played it, there was no. He would have had to split the pocket.
Yeah.
There was no room for error at the pace he played that ball. We're tied up at 3 apiece. And Fu's going to be breaking. Rack number 7. So the winner of this match will have one more match tonight. The loser will have until tomorrow, or have tomorrow to qualify. Also want to take a moment just to say thank you to a couple of our sponsors again. Predator Cues, the hotel, Rio Hotel and Casino, CueSports International, Cyclop pool balls. Just to name a few. We'll name some more later. Thank you to everybody who's tuning in and watching from home.
So it's Fu to break. He's just checking the rack.
Let's see if he see if he's able to pocket that wing ball. He's got a very unique backhand. He's pointing with his index finger. Wing ball went low.
Cue ball nearly got kicked inside.
Meanwhile, he's made 2 balls and a legal break. And a beautiful starting shot on the 1 ball.
Yes, he'll be happy with this, won't he? Two ball to 3 ball looks key. I'm not saying it's difficult, but I'm just clutching at straws here because 3 to 5, you'd like to be on a good angle there. If you're on the wrong angle on the 3, you might end up having to force position to get on the 5. So you would feel like in this rack, this is the key shot, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Ideally, I think he'd like to get the cue ball about where the 6 is without getting behind it. I like playing the 3 on the side. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting that.
I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't seem to...
He hasn't seemed comfortable.
No, it just doesn't seem the same player.
Truthfully, neither player looks extremely comfortable.
Now Nick Malaj has the same issue. Got to get... Oh, this looks lovely. This looks lovely. You couldn't put that better if you had ball in hand. This is why it was key to get the right angle, because now you just pot your ball and the cue ball naturally comes over. That was inch perfect. So these 3 balls for a steal, and Nick Malaj will have the break, and he'll be breaking for a place in the hot seat on day 3.
Very, very nice speed control on that shot right there. Straight in on the 9 ball. Nick steals one from Fu and takes the lead of 4-3 and puts himself on the hill and the opportunity to break.
If anybody out there is on Instagram, you can follow my page, Cowboys, spelled with a K. The second name Boyes. I post pictures of my travels, behind the scenes footage, pictures of our commentators eating food and silly things like that.
We are definitely having a good time out here. We are enjoying our work.
Or I get a few questions on there. Any questions? You can ask any question you want.
It's Carl with a K, but it's actually Call.
Call. So Nick Malaj would love what we call a road map.
How about a golden break?
Oh,
just
yeah.
to kind of even things out a little bit.
Fu's had one.
That's what I'm saying.
So it'll be 1-1, yeah.
Evened it out.
Nice break, though. Cue ball lost a little bit to left the table. But main thing is he's made a ball and he's at the table. And he does have a shot on this 1 ball. Hard to see how thin it is.
I like him from here.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You're saying if you can pop this and go 1, 2, 3 rails.
Yes, sir.
Just depends how thin this is.
Oh.
As he had second best, it looks like he has.
Second place again. So that was a little bit thinner than the angle that we have here, it appeared to be.
It was a very makeable shot, though. What do you do here? Answers on a postcard. I think you can see extreme edge of the 1 ball, but I think that would
invite a scratch.
Invite a scratch, yeah. So there's no real value in that. There's no 2-rail kick, is there? Yeah, he might have to just go off this.
He's actually, Nick just came over here and grabbed the ref. He's going to have John Lehman keep an eye on this shot.
I'm convinced this is one of them situations where you might just have to swing at this, hit this full ball and get the 9 moving. I think that's all he can do, you know.
He's got to hope for some good fortune.
Let's call a pocket for this 9, top pocket. Didn't see the shot, to be honest. I don't think it was a foul, so he's...
No, it was a good hit. Yeah, 4 object balls running, but none of them found a hole. So he did what he could. I mean, Nick left him in a tough spot. There wasn't anything on offer, so he did what he could, just trying to create something.
You would take that, wouldn't you, at the end of the day?
Yes, sir.
He's not left it over a pocket with a clear-cut chance, so unless Nick Malaj decides to go mental and taking on bank shots and
that's Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I think I'll give you that one. Can he just play off the edge of the 1, bump the 1? He's going for the bank, you know. He is. He's going for this. It wasn't a million miles off. He is a very attacking player. So it's a personal preference. Some players would have ducked and played safe there.
I know he'd have been thrilled if he made that ball. Everything else would connect the dots from there. Well, he hasn't left much for Fu to deal with here aggressively.
Can Fu try and duck in behind the 9 ball with the cue ball? Or is it, I think he's going for a bank, but in the corner, you know.
He might be doing both. Oh, yeah, it was
Yeah, he's gone
safety all the way.
behind the 9, yeah.
He's overshot it.
Good effort. Exhibition shot here for you. 1 ball off the 4 into the corner. And he's looking at that. This is a shot you would take on in an exhibition. He's got options for either corner. I prefer top right, just because you can get the cue ball down here, can't you? The other way, you would think the 3 ball, the red 3's in the way. He's going for it. Nice shot. You got to attack the table in 9 ball pool, and he deserves his opportunity. Nicely judged.
It was a really good shot.
Yeah, it looks a nice shot, that, when it comes off, doesn't it? So he's rolling the 2 ball in. He's in a good spot here. This is just keep yourself together. Nothing silly. Just a little stop shot here now. Played that well. Even got a little screw back on it an inch to make this even nicer. So the exhibition shot on the 1 ball. Let's give Nick Malaj this rack and match, it looks like. He would have to do something silly from this point on. This is just keep cue ball in middle of the table, this. And there it is. Nick Malaj puts himself into the hot seat match in 15 minutes time.
All right, Malaj takes down Fu by a score of 5-3. We will be back with our next match in 12 minutes. Thank you guys for tuning in.